For my first article, I chose to find an article on bicuspid aortic valves. I chose this because my grandfather has one and had to have his replaced because of aortic stenosis. He also had an aneurysm, which you can see in the pictures. In the article, they talked about the genetic component of the bicuspid aortic valves. They found that in families with bicuspid valves, it occurred at least 14.6% of the time. And this is a very common heart condition. In the general population, it affects men more than women in a 2-to-1 ratio. For my second article, I chose to do preeclampsia because of my interest in labor and delivery and things that surround it. I had originally thought that preeclampsia just happened and it didn't really have a rhyme or reason. In this article, they studied how intervals between pregnancy and changing partners affected the risk of preeclampsia. It was found that with smaller intervals between births, it was less likely for women to have preeclampsia. This condition affects 3 to 5% of women who become pregnant. For my third article, I chose to do breast cancer. I chose this because it's something that runs in my family. In this article, they chose to specifically look at women who are at a higher risk of developing breast cancer. They looked at two drugs to help keep the cancer at bay. Both of them worked or helped lessen the threat. Both have risks that go with them, so it has to be discussed if the benefits outweigh the risks. This is something that should be discussed with their doctors. That is the conclusion of my article project. I hope you enjoyed.